The Los Angeles Lakers' quest for a dominant center this offseason continues to generate buzz, and two more intriguing names have surfaced in recent reports, representing very different paths for franchise. One is a young, elite shot blocker potentially available via trade, while the other is a rugged veteran who might be harder to pry away in free agency than previously thought. First, let's talk about Utah Jazz center Walker Kessler. It's no secret the Lakers have been searching for a long-term solution at the 5, and Kessler, a player previously linked to Los Angeles, is a name that should excite fans. In just a few NBA seasons, Kessler has established himself as one of the league's premier rim protectors. Last season, he finished second in the NBA with an impressive 2.4 blocks per game and fifth with 12.2 rebounds per game. Now, according to Sarah Todd of the Deseret News, the Utah Jazz are expected to be very active in trade talks this summer, and these discussions could reportedly include their young center, Walker Kessler. Todd's report, citing multiple league sources, suggests the Jazz are willing to listen to offers involving 2025 draft picks and current roster players. While names like John Collins, Colin Sexton, and Jordan Clarkson are obvious trade candidates due to their contracts, sources indicate that conversations could extend to include both Kessler, who is extension eligible, and even Lauri Markkanen. This doesn't necessarily mean the Jazz are actively shopping Kessler. Instead, it implies they're willing to listen if a compelling offer comes their way. For the Lakers, this means they'd need to put together a significant package to make Utah seriously consider part of one of the best young centers in the game. What would such a package look like? Speculation suggests the Lakers' best offer would likely need to include promising rookie Dalton Knecht, their 2031 first-round pick, future pick swaps, and potentially even an adjustment to protections on the 2027 first-round pick they already owe the Jazz from a previous trade. The Lakers and Jazz have a recent history of making deals, which would facilitate discussions. A player with Kessler's defensive prowess and rebounding ability would be an incredible fit alongside Luka Doncic. Whether that package is enough remains to be seen, but it's certainly a conversation worth having for Rob Pelinka. Now, shifting gears to the free agent market, another potential Lakers target is veteran center Steven Adams. Adams, known for his toughness and screening ability, is coming off a recovery year with the Houston Rockets and is expected to draw interest from multiple teams, including the Lakers. However, acquiring him might be more challenging than anticipated. A recent report indicates that re-signing Adams is arguably the Houston Rockets' top priority this offseason. The Rockets reportedly believe Adams wants to remain in Houston and are actively engaging with his representatives about a potential contract extension. This strong desire from the Rockets to retain Adams significantly complicates any plans the Lakers might have had to sign him as a free agent. So, the Lakers have a potential high-upside trade target in Walker Kessler, who would cost significant assets, and a veteran free agent option in Steven Adams, who may not even reach the open market if the Rockets have their way. What do you think, Lakers fans? Should the team go all in for a young talent like Walker Kessler, even if it means parting with valuable future assets in Dalton Knecht? Or should they pursue a veteran like Steven Adams, hoping he becomes available? Which path makes more sense for a team built around Luka Doncic and LeBron James? Let us know your thoughts in the comment below, and make sure to subscribe for all the latest Lakers news and off-season rumors. The Lakers have options, but each comes with its own set of challenges as they look to solidify their center position for a championship run. The Los Angeles Lakers' search for a starting center is intensifying, and the rumor mill is churning out names and potential trade packages. While several big men have been linked to the Lakers, two names keep resurfacing: Daniel Gafford of the Dallas Mavericks and Walker Kessler of the Utah Jazz. However, new reports suggest acquiring either could come with significant challenges, particularly in the case of Gafford. Let's start with Daniel Gafford. A trade for the athletic Mavericks center makes a lot of sense on paper. Dallas has other options at the 5, and the Lakers know firsthand that Gafford can be effective alongside Luka Doncic from their time together in Dallas before Doncic moved to LA. However, the optics and politics of another Lakers-Mavericks trade so soon after the blockbuster Doncic deal could complicate matters significantly. On a recent episode of Bulla's Block, the Athletic's Jovan Bulla reported that the Lakers would likely have to overpay to acquire Gafford from Dallas. Bulla stated, My read is they would probably have to overpay. It would probably have to be something like Gabe Vincent, Dalton Connect, and a first-round pick for Daniel Gafford, and that's a lot. Why the potential Lakers tax? One theory is that the Mavericks, having faced criticism for the return they received in the Doncic trade, might look to recoup some perceived value by demanding a premium for Gafford. They could try to extract extra assets they feel they should have gotten in the initial superstar deal. This puts the Lakers in a tough spot. While Gafford is the ideal type of athletic, rim-running center they need to complement Doncic and LeBron James, he's not considered a star player. The Lakers desperately need to upgrade at center, but they can't afford to gut their assets by sending a star-level trade package for a role player, no matter how good the fit. If Dallas indeed holds firm on a high asking price, it might force Los Angeles to look elsewhere to solve their center problem. This brings us back to another intriguing, though potentially costly, target: Utah Jazz center Walker Kessler. As we discussed, the Lakers have reportedly had their eye on Kessler for some time. Recent reports continue to suggest that with a new front office regime in Utah, Kessler could become available this offseason. While the Jazz aren't actively shopping him, many around the league expect Utah to be active in trade discussions and willing to listen to offers for various players, including Kessler, especially if those offers are compelling. So, the Lakers face a fascinating dilemma. With Gafford, they might have to overpay due to past trade dynamics with the Mavericks. With Kessler, they'd be pursuing a younger player with elite defensive potential, but the Jazz would understandably demand a hefty return for such a promising talent. What's your take, Lakers Nation? Is the reported asking price of Gabe Vincent, Dalton Connect, and a first-rounder too much for Daniel Gafford? Even with his fit alongside Luka, should the Lakers pivot and make a strong push for Walker Kessler, knowing he'll also command a significant package? Or is there another path the Lakers should pursue for their starting center? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below, and be sure to subscribe for ongoing coverage of the Lakers' offseason moves. The Lakers have clear needs, but the price of addressing them, whether it's Gafford or Kessler, will require careful consideration and potentially some tough decisions.